What happened when the relative who always bragged about their kid's success got humbled? Aunt Carol was always the loudest at family gatherings. Not in a bad way, usually, but her voice carried, especially when she talked about Mark, my cousin Mark. He was the golden boy. Straight A's in high school, got into an Ivy League, then landed a job in finance right after graduation. Aunt Carol never let us forget it. Every holiday, every birthday, it was, Mark just got another promotion, or Mark's firm flew him to London, or Mark bought another apartment in the city. She'd make sure to ask me how my retail job was going, or how my sister was managing with 3 toddlers. It wasn't malicious, exactly, but it felt like a constant comparison. We all just smiled and nodded. One Thanksgiving, everyone was at Grandma's house. The usual chaos. Kids running around, the smell of turkey and mashed potatoes. Aunt Carol was in the living room, holding court. She was telling Uncle Joe about Mark's latest bonus, how he was thinking of buying a place in the Hamptons. My dad was just listening, nodding. Then my other cousin Sarah walked in from the kitchen, looking a bit pale. She looked at Aunt Carol. Aunt Carol, did you hear about Mark? Aunt Carol paused. Hear what, dear? Is he coming late? Sarah hesitated. No, he got laid off. Yesterday. The whole division. His company just announced it. The room went silent. You could hear a pin drop. Aunt Carol's face just drained of color. She opened her mouth, then closed it. Her hand went to her throat. Uncle Joe just stared at Sarah, then back at Aunt Carol. Nobody said anything. The quiet was deafening. She looked small, suddenly. Her shoulders slumped. It was like all the air went out of her. She didn't say another word about Mark for the rest of the day. She just sat on the couch, picking at a napkin. Mark himself called later, sounded pretty down. My dad went over to talk to Aunt Carol quietly. I heard him say, "It happens to everyone, Carol. It's not his fault." The next few months, Aunt Carol was different. Quieter. She still loved Mark, of course, but the bragging stopped. She didn't ask me about my job anymore with that same tone. She just asked how I was doing. It was weird. Not satisfying, not really. Just a reminder that life doesn't care who you are or what you've achieved. It can pull the rug out from anyone, at any time.